Hello, in this video we're going to look at Renderforest, which is another tool that can be used to make animated informational-based videos. Teachers can use these to create informational videos about a topic or for the students to view, or students can create one of these videos for a performance task where they're asked to do something and make a video about it. The creator gets a link to the video that can be shared with others. So let's try it out now. So the first step is to go to renderforest.com and to create your account. So you choose sign in and create your account if you don't already have a free account, and then log in. You would then see a listing of videos that you've already created, but of course you probably don't have any yet. But then what's great is you can do video templates, and you're able to pick a template to begin from. So again, these are kind of explainer videos, as they call them. So you can scroll through here and pick the different ones. You'll notice that some are cartoon looking, some look more real, some use real photos, some are more drawn photos. So you can scroll through here and look at them. You can actually choose one if you like, and it will let you see a sample video of what it kind of looks like, as well as you can scroll down and see what some of videos have been created using that particular template type. Another way to look at different templates is to scroll through here. So like you can see promotional type things. If you're doing something for Christmas, you can look at those. If you're maybe wanting to make a movie trailer type feel, you can look at those templates. If you're wanting a certain, like an intro or a logo based one, you can use those. If you're looking more to do a presentation, there's some tools for those, different slideshows, different particular types of slideshows. Different things here. So this is another way that you could go through and pick a template that you would like to use. So once you've picked your template, you'll choose Create Now. And then you can start by adding in a scene. What makes this tool so useful is after you pick a theme, you can actually come over here and they've already got things built in for you. So you just pick the one that you want to use. You can hover over it to see what's going to be fitting for you. And then you can choose different ones. So maybe these have backgrounds. So are you trying to tell a story about someone climbing a mountain? Or you're trying to tell a story about someone talking in an office? Or you're trying to tell someone about being on the beach? So you can pick the different ones. Some of these have just icons. So again, the beauty of this is being able to just pick the one that you want and add in the text. You don't have to do any of the building yourself. So now we'll pick a scene. And then we can just add in our text. It's as easy as that. So after adding in our text in the appropriate place, we can change a little bit about the scene. We can go up here to Style and we can decide how it's going to transition from one slide to the next. So we can kind of choose which one we like there. We can also do some color changes and add in kind of the palette of what's being used. So we can change different ones to kind of the overall look of things if we want to. We can also pick the music that's being played. So we can play it and then we can just add it if we want to. Notice that you can add music, or you have the option of adding voiceover. So if you would rather have just music playing in the background, or if you want voiceover, you can do that as well. Also, you can edit how long the duration of the scene is. So by default, it's going to be 7 seconds, but you can add it more or less just depending on what you like. Notice you see that the changes are saving as you do them. So here we can pull out our tools and you can see that this was the text that I added to that particular scene. Now I can scroll down to the bottom and I can pick another scene. And again, you're kind of keeping with the same theme. You can just pick different pieces here that are all going to kind of look with your exact same theme. So again, I've just added in some text for this particular scene that I've selected. I can change the style for the transition. I can add in or change any colors, or I can add in music as well. So I could have it to where different scenes have different music, or I could just come in and keep picking the same music for each one. So once you've added in all of your scenes down here at the bottom, then you can preview your entire video. Now keep in mind this program is very simple because it allows you just to pick a scene and add in, but it is a little bit limiting because it doesn't let you change the scene. You can't move the characters around. You can't choose their facial expressions. Really, you're adopting the scene as is and then just adding text. So really, when you're making a video with Renderforest, what you're really doing is thinking of what you want to do, looking at the options and seeing how they would fit. You're kind of making the scenes fit what you're trying to say rather than creating scenes to fit because, again, you cannot edit these scenes. So then we'll choose preview. And another thing is that you'll notice that the quality is a little bit lower on these videos because using the free version is a lower quality. You can buy a higher quality, so you'll see the images are not so sharp, but generally speaking, you can pretty much get the idea. So let's do a free preview, and it will take a little while, just a couple of minutes or so, for it to create the video for it to publish it. So you'll just kind of watch the green line as it comes across and wait for the video to become published. So after your video is finished producing, you'll actually get an email to the account that you've created your Renderforce account with saying that it's been completed. And this is what the final video will look like. Notice it does have a watermark, and you notice as you watch the video, it is a little bit fuzzy. It's not the clearest of them, but I'll play it just so you can see a little bit of it. So if you wanted to do any edits, you can actually come and go back and edit the video. So you can go back to editing, or you can come in and share it. You can add it to your My Videos, you can download it, or you can publish it. So after you finish your edits, your next step is to publish. So Renderforest, unlike the other similar tools that use to create animated videos, does not host the video on its own platform. So you have to produce the video to YouTube to be able to have it hosted somewhere. Some allow for you just to let it sit there on in your account, and then you can link to it from there. But with these, you have to publish it to YouTube, so you have to have or create a YouTube channel. So once you create it or connect it to your YouTube account, it should publish it, and you can view it here when it is available, which will be on YouTube. It does take a while for it to upload, but it will be available there. It's working on being uploaded. So it's pushed your video into YouTube at this point. It will come across as private, so please make sure that you change it to either public, unlisted, whatever you're going to do with it, so that it will be available for your students. So once it's ready, you will be able to view it on YouTube. So you can choose View on YouTube, and it will allow you to see it and watch it. You see it still does have the watermark, and you can see it's not the sharpest image, but it's not bad for a free program. And that's how to create a video using Renderforest.